Talking about the tragedy in Ukraine, President Obama also announced a new program that would help pay for new roads, bridges, and highways.
The president says this new program will help public and private sectors come up with money for construction. This is leading up to some possible big problems for the Federal Highway Trust Fund.
That fund is expected to run out of money next month unless Congress does something. Keep in mind, the fund helps states to pay for transportation projects.
Fox 10 News reporter Rebecca Hager has been talking with the Alabama Department of Transportation to help us understand what this could mean for us. Now, Rebecca, what are the nuts and bolts here?
Bob and Lenise, at the beginning of the fiscal year, the Federal Highway Trust Fund had $11.3 million. Right now, the fund has less than $6.5 billion. Now, that seems like a lot of money, but the fund still has to reimburse all 50 states for thousands of projects. Bottom line, if Congress doesn't find a solution, there won't be enough money to fix current roads and bridges, let alone build new ones. The Alabama Department of Transportation has been waiting 4 years to continue work on a project called the 158 extension. It's an unfinished highway meant to relieve congestion on Highway 98.
Currently, State Route 158 is a 4-lane facility that dead ends into Schillinger Road.
Half the problem is planning.
My plan work is 80% complete.
The other half is funding. He has to go through Montgomery's ALDOT office.
It's their decision how the money's divvied out and what projects get let.
But ALDOT may have its hands tied. Tony Harris is the ALDOT bureau chief in Montgomery. He says without a plan from Congress, they can only foot the bill for so long.
Initially and for at least a short period of time, we can continue to manage our ongoing projects in the face of prorated reimbursements from the Highway Trust Fund in Washington.
Normally, the federal government reimburses 80% of projects like the 158 extension. If the Federal Highway Trust Fund runs low, then the feds can only reimburse a smaller percent, meaning the state of Alabama would have to pay and drivers will just have to deal.
We may see it necessary to begin to slow down or even stop awarding new projects if there's not some corrective action taken in Washington.
In the meantime, engineers keep planning and hoping for the best. Now, according to the White House, a highway trust fund insolvency would jeopardize as many as 112,000 road building projects. Here in Alabama, ALDOT accepts 30 to 50 projects per month that need that federal money.
And you know,